Good morning from Danville, California. This is Coach Gary. I just want to share something with you that I think is extremely important when you first get into your business, especially in Jeunesse. We want to set your calendar up in stone, and let me tell you why that's important. Your calendar cast in stone means that you're going to put the highest priority to building this business, even though it's a part-time endeavor. What happens is you're committing your time to a high level of importance. So you're setting priorities to secure your financial future. See, most people come in and they back burner the calendar. They don't get on the team calls. They don't watch the opportunity webinars or opportunity calls, and they're not learning. They're not building their network muscles. And so as a result of that, they get very weak instead of very strong. So when you first get in, the first 90 days, that 90 days is your tender time. So I'm talking to you from my heart. I want you to succeed. I want you to create the kind of income that can change your life and the life of hundreds and thousands of people that you're going to share this with, as you get going in the business. But man, to be a mentor, you have to mentor yourself first. You have to set the pace. You got to set the priorities. You got to be the example. It's just the truth. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the PowerPoint and show you what I do to get people going very quickly. And again, casting the calendar in stone is the key. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go right here. All right, let's look at this. How important is your calendar? I've got it. I'm yelling at you in bold and caps. It's very important. Plug your dates into your calendar immediately and work around those dates. The problem that people have is they don't do that. They just put this off as something they're going to do whenever they have time to do. And obviously they're not going to have time to do because they're not controlling and managing time. So the key here is to control and manage your time. What's your perfect calendar going to look like? What time are you going to put in to what brings the most value to your life? And obviously, this training and teaching is paramount to your success. It's inevitable. If you don't do it, you're going to fail. So this is one of the fastest ways to learn the business and grow your skills. So let's look at what we do for Jeunesse. First of all, you're going to join the J Factor Facebook team. It takes community. Be part of the community. Meet other people on the team. It's a wonderful team with a great family culture and a lot of fun too, by the way. So get on the J Factor team Facebook page. The second thing is set up your Monday night vision calls. My gosh, the last call we had Monday night just knocked my socks off. The information was so valuable. So again, that's very important that you consistently get on that Monday call. Now here's what people do. Well, I got this to do, and my relatives came in, and stop right now. Stop making excuses. You've been making the wrong decisions probably most of your life. Now I know that probably hit and got cold a little bit to a few of you, and I might even pissed a few people off. But the truth of it is, it's true. You got to change your thinking and you got to change your habits. And this is a change in your life, and I know it is. So go ahead and commit around the 6:30 vision call. When I was building one of my mortgage companies, people would always tell me they would never show up to my 8 o'clock classes, or some of them wouldn't. And it's funny, the guys that were moving ahead were at my classes early and they stayed late, and they were my top producers in my company. But the ones that told me, oh, I got an escrow to do, or I got to meet a client, and they always had an excuse, and it seemed like they had an excuse every Tuesday morning when we had our training. And it's amazing how they didn't last in the business. So I just want to give you that story as a reality of building 3 major companies that and offering a lot of training and support and mentorship, that the winners were always there and the losers were always complaining why they couldn't be there. I just want to be honest with you, okay? So calendar Tuesday night opportunity. It's a webinar. Take notes. Just learn. Look for every gold nugget. Get that mindset that, hey, I'm going to be a forever student. I'm putting my learning hat on. I'm going to take away I know it all hat. I'm going to smash that pride. I'm going to get humble. And I'm going to learn this stuff. And then Thursday night we have another opportunity call at 6:30. It's very, very cool. Also, it's not on here, but the first Monday of every month at 6 o'clock, we have a Connect with a Corporate call. So you'll get that on your calendar. So get that scheduled the first Monday of every month. You know, every Saturday we do a J Builder online training. So the best in the world. One of the sharpest people I've ever met on social media training is there with us, training for free. So don't, because it's free, take advantage of that. You know, 10 o'clock, and if it's recorded, of course it's recorded, you can always catch it later, but you got to schedule that recording. What happens is you say you're going to watch it and you never do it. Let's be honest. Okay, the calendar, Master Trainer Certified for 5 minutes every day. Calendar that in the morning like you're brushing your teeth, okay? And then calendar your 30-minute Millionaire Jeunesse training that I created for you guys to come up to speed very quickly, very fast. It's almost like a frequently asked question, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minute little training videos every day. So you got Jeunesse under your belt, the basics that you can do with that, okay? All right, so setting up your calendar, we all agree we're going to set that up and work around it. We're going to cast that calendar in stone. We're not going to make excuses. We're going to make money instead. Following the success step means that you're doing what the masters do. We all did it. We had to learn to do it. And by doing it, we develop better habits and more consistent habits. And habits is the key, I'll tell you right now, to winning in this game. The missing piece of the puzzle is always you. It's always in your hand. It's what you do with it, man. Okay, when you lay that puzzle, when you put that little piece into the puzzle, you're going to step over the bridge. You're going to be surprised. So right now, stop what you're doing, go to your address book, write in the vision call, write in the corporate call, join our J Factor, God, I love our J Factor team, and get on board with us, and you'll see a difference. Now, here's Monday night's call right here. You can write this down right here, 716-273-1258, and PIN number is 830819. Go put that in your calendar and in your address book. It's so simple. Tuesday night, you're going to get it in your email. It's a webinar, so you have to just mark that in your calendar. Tuesday night, I'm sorry, at 6:30. And then Thursday night, we have an opportunity call from the corporation where successful people, Jeunesse Diamonds, make $1 million a year, my friends. So, you know, I want to listen to those guys. What do they do? I want to learn from them. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. is our J Builder training. You can't miss it. You know, it's just a great time, and our trainer is, I guess, one of the best in the business. So with that being said, that's it. This is Coach Gary signing off. I know you can do it. We believe in you. You just got to be plugged into that calendar, cast it in stone, work your appointments around it. Just trust me. Look, putting an hour and a half to 2 hours in training every week to become a 7-digit income earner, come on, that's nothing. Okay? But the difference between those that do it and those that don't, those that do it, do it. Those that don't. You make money, you make it.